Good morning, everyone. It is Friday morning. It is January the 17th. It is cold. It is mostly cloudy, and there still are a few flakes and flurries flying in a few neighborhoods early this morning, but they won't be around much longer. And the good news is we'll get some sunshine today. Not warmer temperatures, a little warmer, but not any big warm up. As we talked about, winter has returned, and it looks like it is pretty much here to stay for the next week or so. Welcome to WhiteBoard weather on this Friday morning. And I will tell you this right out of the gate. Today, there will be hype. There will be hysteria. There will be people standing in front of salt piles. But you get none of that here. You've come to the right place, as you know, for no hype, simply accurate, and just the facts, which is what you'll get today and every day. It is Friday morning, and on Friday mornings, we are brought to you by Braun, Bostitch, and Associates, the financial advisors, the local, trusted, and talented financial advisors from Braun, Bostitch, and Associates. You're looking at their homepage at braun-bostitch.com. When you have some time over the weekend, specifically tomorrow with the sloppy Saturday that's on the way, open up your computer and just type in braun-bostitch.com. Visit their homepage and peruse it a little bit, where you can look over what they offer in terms of some of their services, from tax planning to estate planning to retirement planning to college planning. You can look at the people that perhaps you can trust with your money. The whole team is listed down the homepage. You can look at asking a question. You can ask them a question and they'll respond to you, and you can schedule a phone call with them, sort of a free consultation about what they provide for you, about what you're looking for. So visit braun-bostitch.com, look at the page, and then proceed from there. They are local, they are talented, and they are trusted financial advisors, Braun, Bostitch, and Associates. Now, before we get to the weather, and there is quite a bit of weather to talk about, obviously, let me run down. There's a long list of birthdays today. If you or anyone you know celebrates a birthday today, there's a long list of people that they share it with. First off, it's hot buttered rum day today. So pour yourself a beverage later today that includes some hot buttered rum. That sounds actually pretty tasty. Born on this day, I'm going to run down the list. Lil Jon, who is the son of Big John, I would assume. Maury Povich, born on this day. Kid Rock, born on this day. James Earl Jones, The Voice. He is 89 years old today. God bless. Steve Harvey, birthday today. Jim Carrey, birthday today. Actors and comedians both. Muhammad Ali celebrated his birthday on this day. Fly like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Muhammad Ali. Benjamin Franklin had his birthday on this day. And finally, celebrating her 98th birthday today, Betty White. God bless her. She's 98 years old today. So there you go. Big list of birthdays for today. And the Penguins, if you didn't get the news from last night, they lost to the Boston Bruins. So there's that. But they have a chance to get back in the win column tonight. They're in Detroit, taking on the Red Wings. All right, you are up to date now. Let's get to some weather information for this Friday morning. And for those of you just joining, good morning to you once again. All right, it is, if you're heading out the door, sending kids out the door early this morning, about 23 degrees, north wind at about 8 miles an hour, and that gives us a wind chill value of about 16. As I mentioned, there are a few flakes and flurries. If you look at radar here, and you can see where some of that light blue shading is coming in, That's where there are a few flakes and flurries. I expect as the atmosphere continues to dry out and as high pressure continues to build in, these very light flakes and flurries that are spotty in their coverage will die off in the course of the next couple of hours. So this should not be a huge deal moving forward. And pretty much most of your Friday, we'll say mid-morning through the rest of the day and Friday evening, will be free of precipitation. Yes, I said Friday evening. So if you have plans to head out this evening, you'll be in fine shape. Here's a look at some temperatures from some locations, official reporting stations from across the area. You got 23 in Newcastle, Beaver Falls 24, 21 in Butler, 23 at the airport, 24 downtown, 21 in Indiana, 23 in Latrobe, and 24 in Washington. Again, those winds at about 8 miles an hour, so your chill factor is in the mid to upper teens, headed out the door this morning. Now, let's talk about the rest of today and tonight and briefly tomorrow. I'll give you a little bit of a generalization. We usually don't get too deep into day 2, day 3 in the morning. That's something we typically do in the afternoon, but I'll give you a little bit of a preview. My thinking hasn't really changed much as to what to expect and when over the course of about the next 24 to 48 hours. So let's break it down. Here's your Wake Up Whiteboard for this Friday morning, again brought to you by the financial advisors, the trusted financial advisors of Braun, Bostich, and Associates. It is Wealth Transformed. Again, when you have time over the weekend, visit braun-bostich.com, peruse their homepage, and check out all the cool features that they have on their page, and then decide to start planning your financial future sooner rather than later. It's never too late. Breakdown this morning, 24 at 8 a.m., cold with a spotty flurry. At noon, clouds and sunshine, 28 degrees, and we will inch our way just above freezing. I got 33 for a high temperature this afternoon, with clouds already beginning to increase by late this afternoon, and that will continue through this evening. As I mentioned, if you're headed out tonight, no worries. Light snow won't arrive until after 2 o'clock in the morning. So it'll be in the middle of the night that snow arrives, which means when you wake up tomorrow morning, there will be probably snow falling, but not for a terribly long period of time, because we will head through a transition period tomorrow morning. I'm calling it the 3S, sloppy, slushy Saturday. In the morning, we start to make that transition from snow over to rain. And there could be a brief period of maybe sleet mixed in there, but it should be a fairly a quick transition once it starts to head in that direction over to plain rain in the afternoon, and that will be with a mild wedge of air surging in from the south, which should push temperatures to and maybe just above 40 in parts of the area tomorrow afternoon. So snow and a wintry mix mainly before, we'll say, 10, 11, 12 o'clock, and then over to plain rain through the afternoon. So what does fall and accumulate will become slushy and melt as the rain falls in the afternoon, and then we'll end with a brief period of some snow showers on the backside after 10 o'clock Saturday night. So that is the breakdown. Obviously, the period that could present a few challenges getting around would be tomorrow morning, probably between about 7 a.m. and 11 a.m. would be your window as we transition from snow over to rain. But not today. It's going to be cold. We'll get some sunshine. And then tomorrow is the sloppy, slushy Saturday. So there you go. Some of you checking in saying that you want some snow. You'll get some, but it's not going to be straight snow, as I mentioned all along. Just to make that point clear, there'll be a transition over to plain rain, which is going to make things just sloppy and slushy as we head through the afternoon. So that's the breakdown. Today, a little preview of tomorrow, which I'll break down in greater detail coming up this afternoon, 3 o'clock, the normal time for Friday afternoon whiteboard weather. And also, I should mention, with this system coming in, I do expect the National Weather Service will issue, at least for part of the area, some version of a winter weather advisory, probably sometime later this morning or early this afternoon, but we'll cover that, as I said, at 3 o'clock this afternoon. No need for extra milk, no need for extra toilet paper, no need for extra bread, unless extra. If you need those supplies, certainly go get them, but no need to rush to get them. As I said, there'll be a changeover to rain Saturday afternoon. So, there you go. Break it all down, timing, totals, etc., with the latest information coming up this afternoon. No, there is no fear casting there. All we do is accurate forecasting. Have yourself a great Friday, everyone. Enjoy some of the sunshine that should be poking out here in the next couple of hours. I'll see you at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Have a great Friday. Peace.